Hey guys, what's up? It's Kanyike Elvis, and I'm a gospel pop and R&B artist from Africa. The past 2 weeks have been very tough across the globe, especially for the black community in America. And we have all been saddened by the passing on of George Floyd and the events that followed for the past 2 weeks. And right now we are in the aftermath of all of this, and everyone is looking forward to see what happens after all this, see whether things are going to get better or things will remain the same. And I'm not going to I've not written this, I've not recorded this to send my condolences. I don't want to remind people about Floyd's death, but I've recorded this because I had a few views I wanted to share with everyone about what actually should some of the changes in USA should be, and I know everyone would be like, this guy is from Africa, why is he concerned about this? And in the near future, I myself am going to be in America a lot. And so that means that what happened to George Floyd or what happened to any other black person could happen to me while I'm in America. And so as a human being, it took my concern, and I had my own views about what maybe could be done, the reforms that could be done in police, what could be done in society. And so I thought about it and said, you know what, let me record this, share this with the people, and hopefully this is not about fame, this is not about clout, this is not about making a name, showing off or bragging or just being part of the matter. It's about us, all of us. It's about the way forward, you know after all this. And I wanted to share this with everyone such that my voice and your voice combined, we could air out these opinions that I have and those that you have, and together as one we could forward these, and I believe these can make things better, for us. And so I had to write them down on the paper such that I don't forget them, and I'm just going to read them out and share them with you people. Yeah. So the first one I thought about was chokeholds. Uh, Obviously, this one good enough. Almost everyone is in favor of this. Chokeholds should be banned, like banned. We have seen the result of that. Yeah, doesn't need an explanation. Two, these are specifically police. Two, I feel like the laws, the rules, the regulations, the laws about use of guns by the police when it comes to arresting criminals should be further tightened. Specifically about this, I wanted to talk about this in particular. Any officer who uses a gun to shoot someone, or shoots them, and to shoot someone and that person ends up dying, or shoots someone and that person doesn't die, will be held accountable for everything that goes on, unless they bring evidence that defends them, because I feel like lack of things like this has given people the opportunity to kill people knowing that they are not going to be held accountable, to shoot people knowing that no one is going to touch them. And I feel like these should be tightened, on specifically on police officers. They should know that anything that happens involving a gun, if you shoot someone and they stay alive but they are shot, or you shoot someone and they end up dying, you are going to be held accountable for everything that goes on, unless you bring evidence to defend you and show your innocence, or show why the events that everything that happened, and show why someone is guilty or you are actually guilty or you aren't. And yeah, another thing I wanted to talk about is teasers. I mean, America, come on, man. This is America. You guys have almost the best of everything, and this specifically, I want to talk about the use of teasers. Over the past years, we used to watch America. We used to watch a lot of movies where they used to show like criminals getting, teased down using tasers. And so you find that this would be one of those ways how criminals can be got without actually shooting them dead. I believe this could be equipment, like maybe both for the police, particularly to take down people who seem to be violent, who seem to be, rather than shoot them and they die, you could chase someone and someone goes down without killing them, and then they're brought to court and taken to prison, that kind of thing. And I think we should put a good emphasis on this, because this will limit the opportunities that people have to kill others using guns. We put an emphasis on tasers. They should always use them. In case someone is resisting, use them. Use any equipment that can take someone down without actually killing them. Another one is, guys, this one is you and me. Let's use our phones. As you saw, George Floyd's murder was recorded using someone's smartphone, and over the past 2 days, a lot of videos about people being killed have been passed on from one phone to another because someone recorded them. And I just wanted to tell everyone, take this upon yourself. When you realize a situation escalating between police and someone, always endeavor to record, because you might be the reason as to why when that person is killed, they get justice, or in case someone is held, at least we have evidence of what happened and see whether the police is in wrong or someone is in wrong. It can play either way. It's not about just attacking police for this. It can also save the police by the way, and show that their innocence in a particular matter. Another one is but let's record. If you have chance, record and store. Hopefully you share. Another one is body cameras. Body cameras should be made a must. This one, I pray that it reaches the governors, the police departments. Emphasize body cameras. These people have been killing people, and even their body cameras were not on. This should be put on the police officers. Like, once you're going out to do a mission, body camera, you kill someone and you're like, your body camera was off, you're going to be held responsible. This should be tight. I feel like if these things are enforced on people, then time will reach and we won't need to remind them. Body cameras, they'll just be putting them on, such that at the end of the day, we have, in case of a wrangle, we have evidence, starting with officers' camera, about what really took place, why someone was shot, the events that followed. So please, body cameras, emphasize them. They must be on. This should be like a must. Once situations get tight, body cameras, strictly. Nothing like, don't use it. Nothing like I thought ABCD. No. The moment it gets tight, the moment someone is showing resistance, apply the body camera. Please hear me out. Another one is, I think there should be like strict cases where the police is like, under what conditions should an officer fire someone. I feel like, I'm not acting like the wise guy here, but I feel like the police in particular needs to be like, you need to put a tighten the rules or the regulations or the laws around that govern every area. And you're like, only in this case, like for example, if someone has a weapon, they're firing back at you, you're allowed to fire at them. It's not just someone does not have a gun, you feel like you can't shoot them. Because if you have noticed, you realize that the people who have been killing others using these guns, particularly, let me say, the police, they have been shooting upper body parts. Yet we all know that, even me who doesn't use a gun, knows very well that if you shoot someone around the heart area or these weak points of the body, they're going to die. You can't shoot the legs, someone will live. They'll get injured, but they'll live on. And so I feel like these conditions should be further tightened, such that any cop who goes against that without evidence defending them, proving that under this condition I used the gun and so I'm free, or the condition was deserve use of a gun, will be held responsible for this. Another one is you remember Ahmad Arbery was murdered by some guys who are like they had retired. One of them had retired from, he was an ex-law enforcement, and I feel like for both police and civilian people, we need to tighten more. We need a little bit of more information. This issue of just bringing dead bodies and you put them, you're like, yo, someone was shot dead, full stop, we stop that. That needs to stop. We need to have more information about this particular situation. We need to have more evidence. Like, you need to tighten it to a level that when an officer brings a corpse or a civilian says someone was shot dead, we need, at least there needs to be tightening. If there is a question mark, if you can't provide information as to what led to those events, what led to that death, what went on and forth, then you're going to be held accountable. I feel like there needs to be that tightening, such that people know that if I kill someone, then I'm in danger. If I can't provide why I killed them or what exactly happened and led to that. Another one is, this one is for you and me, please guys, specifically my black community. I would also add white people or people from other races. When someone holds you and you're in custody of someone, or you're under arrest by anyone, it may not even be an officer, as long as they have a gun, please play it cool. Don't fight. Recently, just these past 2 days, I was seeing a guy who fought with a police officer and he got shot 6 times, man. 6 times. And if you look at the events that happened before, you see that this guy's reaction towards the officer eventually led to his death. And I just want to tell you, and actually myself, we need to be careful about this. It's better someone disrespects you, abuses you, calls you all sorts of things, mistreats you, when you're going to live to see more years on earth, more days on earth, more months on earth, than to do something out of arrogance and you get shot and that is the end of you. So please take caution. Don't control yourself when you are going against someone who has a gun. It could either save your life or it could lead to your death, and the rest is history. The last one is police conduct. Honestly speaking, I feel like police conduct needs to be changed, because if you've been seeing the events that have been going on in the past week, it was police conduct that led to death of George Floyd, and after that we went on to see police doing furthermore misconduct by beating up some of the protesters and saying no, beating up an old man, 75-year-old man, and all this furthermore making matters worse for police. Already they are on the edge for things that many of them have not even taken, they have not involved themselves in, they are not racist, and they're on the edge for these things. And on top of that, other guys are misbehaving towards the public, furthermore tightening the nut on the police. And I feel like this conduct needs to be worked on. There needs to be penalties. At least police needs to know, under at least tight conditions where people are going to misbehave. People need to know that when I misbehave, when I beat up an old person, maybe they bleed, I'm going to be held accountable. When I beat up an innocent person who's not even fighting back at me, there needs to be a change there. So I hope you listen to this. Please share as much as you can. Let's share our voice. Let's make that change we need. Love you guys. Yes.